All the signs, baby. How y'all doing? It's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot, and we're here to do all signs, predicting your future lover for 2026. I'm not going to point out if they're new, old, kind of know them, kind of don't. Look at that random trash on the floor. Ridiculous, folks, ridiculous. Let's get to it. Let's see who this future lover is that's coming in for you. This is a very popular series because it does predict people coming into your life. I've had many people give feedback way after the fact and say, God, this actually played out, Tyler. So let's see who the future boo thing is for Aries. Hello. How y'all doing? Let's go. First of all, they're going to be somebody that drinks or that's a drinker. I had a little bit too much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So who is the future lover of Aries? Like this year, who are they going to, can you describe how they'll know who this bitch is? They're going to be somebody that doesn't look like their pictures online. The first thing that you'll know it's them because you're going to see this person's profile photo probably before you see them in person. Some of this has already happened or will happen. It says Photoshop. It says faked perfections, artificial beauty. It's going to be somebody that looks better online than in person. Because I feel like it's going to be somebody that I think you're going to come across their profile or you're going to meet them online possibly. That's what I kind of feel. You may meet this person online, or it could be opposite. You meet them in person, but then you notice online they look a lot better, or something like that. So that's the first thing that you're going to notice, and that's how you'll know it's the one I predicted. All right? Let's see. How else will they know who this person is? They make money. They're not a bum. It says CEO energy. It could be an Aries, Taurus, or somebody that basically you're bound to meet this person. You two whores have a contract to meet each other, like at this time in life. So when this happens, don't think it happened by coincidence. It's somebody that you were meant to meet. You two bitches were meant to meet. I can't believe y'all let me call y'all names like that. Y'all are crazy. I'm the biggest name caller ever. How else will they know? But it's somebody that makes money, but I think what's gonna happen is, stop talking to me. I see you talking. You need to zip it. I don't know who gave you permission to talk. I sure didn't. It must be the person in your head, that little devil on your shoulder that gave you permission to talk, all right? Because I know for a fact that you know that I don't like people talking to me, all right? Don't do it. I see you negating the read. Stop playing. All right, here we go. How you gonna negate something that's prediction-wise anyways? Since you can predict so much, can you predict that my foot's gonna be up your ass if you keep talking to me? Just saying, predict that, all right? You put the dick in prediction, you dick, all right? Here we go. How else will they know who this person is? They make money. There's somebody that makes money. And you two bitches were meant to meet. You know what? This is a soul contract. It's something that you can't miss. So don't think, oh, if I don't go out at the right time, or if I don't do something at the right time, what if I don't meet them? You're bound to meet this one, and it could be online for some of you, all right? How else will they know they're going to go to the next one? They are somebody that makes money. They're not a bum, but I do think they'll look better in their pictures than they do online. Something about that. I don't know what that means, all right? Let's see. Okay. All right. How else will Aries know who this person is that's coming in 2026? Let's do tarot now. How will Aries know when they've met this person? Here we go. Thank you. How will Aries know when they've met this person? They have, I feel like when you meet them, you're gonna have a moment. This is what I just got kind of intuitively. What I got was, I get you going, oh my God, Tyler was right. I literally got you doing that. Oh my God, Tyler was right. It's an air sign for some of you, unfortunately. You know, air signs are liars and fake and phonies. You know, like the two-faced weirdos of the zodiac, or the detached narcissist of the zodiac. They're an air sign whore. If they're not an air sign, what does that mean? Maybe it just means they're going to be somebody that doesn't really, they're not the most emotional person, but they have them, but they'll have a good job at covering them up. Oh God, who in here wants me to say what I just got? Tell me you want me to say it. Okay. They said say it. Okay. I just got in my head when I was about to pull another card I got, because you're going to fuck around and come up missing. Now, when I get that you'll fuck around and come up missing, it doesn't mean that you're going to end up like, unalive in a ditch, or you're going to get, taken out by a serial unaliver, or that your family's going to have to fund or have a GoFundMe to fund the search party to find you. No. Or that, you're going to be taken hostage and all this stuff. No. What I mean is, whenever I get that saying, you're gonna fuck around and come up missing, that's my way of saying, okay, let me put it this way. You could end up being in a relationship with this person that I'm predicting, all right? It's very possible. And what I get is, the people that are in your life now, like friends and family, when this person comes into your life, your friends and family are gonna start noticing you're not as accessible to them anymore. Well, damn, Aries, what happened to Aries? They must be, what's going on? They don't call no more, they don't text, they don't really interact. This is gonna take up a lot of your time is what it's telling me. So you will fuck around and you will come up missing, all right? Somebody gets a Cancer, air sign, water, air sign. How are they gonna know we're gonna go to Taurus? Here we go. They could be an Aries, Taurus like yourself. But the main thing, or Aries like yourself or a Taurus, the main thing I get is this. They could be older for some of you, it doesn't have to be. The main thing I get is this. They make money, maybe be somebody that owns their own business. And if they don't, they just have a decent money-making thing going on for themselves, all right? But they may be very stubborn and hard to budge, but you could end up with this person for me to channel that, all right? So look out for that person, all right? They're coming in. I think some of you could meet them online. And if you don't meet them online, I get you okay, I'm gonna throw out two stories. Some of you meet them online at first, and you notice that they look better in their pictures than they do in person. But I get also it could be an opposite for you. Some of you may meet them in person at first, but then when you see their profile, they'll look better in their pictures. So whenever you find that person that you have that thought about, like, damn, you look so much better in this picture, whatever the case may be, that's how you'll know it's the one I predicted, all right, is what I feel, okay? And they make money, they're not a bum. So if it's a bum, that ain't the one I'm predicting, all right? Who gives a fuck? I don't. Let's go to Taurus. Let's go to Taurus. All right, so who is the future lover or boo thing of Taurus? Who's the future boo thing of Taurus? I feel a lot better, thank you so much. Who is the future boo thing? The one that's obsessed with shoes? Or like sneakers, if it's a woman, maybe high heels or fancy shoes. The shoe lover, could they have a shoe fetish? Could even be a foot fetish they have, possibly? Who gives a shit? All right, let's go to Taurus. How will Taurus know when okay, who's the future lover of Taurus that's coming in 2026? Okay, self-care, Sunday, the immediate, who wants me to say what's on my mind? You got a lover coming in. I got immediately, if you date men, whether you're a male or a female that dates men, the first thing you're gonna notice is that they have a feminine side that's gonna have you questioning, like, are they into my gender or what? Or it could even be like, damn, are they into, I get this energy of you thinking stuff about their sexuality, I don't know why I get that, but I got that immediately. If it's a woman you're going to be dating, what I get is if you're somebody that watches me that's into women, they're very feminine. Could even be girly girl. Is what I kind of get, all right? Immediately. Okay, what else? You could even meet this person online, or they have a social media presence. Could be that. Could meet them online is what I kind of get. I kind of get online connections for a lot of y'all. What's another way they're gonna know who this is when they meet them? You know what's gonna really suck about this person? You're gonna feel like they're too busy for you. So here's the deal. You're gonna meet this person. It could be online, doesn't have to be, but I'm getting a strong possibility. If they're not online, you meet them, I get that honestly they have some type of online presence in some shape, form, or fashion. Could have an online business, or some of you I get, they'll talk about, oh, they wanna do a business online. They may just mention it, whether they have it or not. What I get is this. What's gonna really fucking suck about this person is they're gonna be too busy for you. What I get is it says broken promises and self-made. So what I get is you're gonna be irritated because they'll probably be the type that like acts like they're gonna hang out or make plans with you, but then they kind of like are inconsistent because they're too busy with work and stuff. All right, is what I kind of get. What's another way that you'll know who this is? Or they seem like preoccupied. I'll ask at the end if it's got longevity. All right, let's see. I'm getting really tired of your broken promises. Looking at your numbers, seeing different numbers and numbers. I'm getting really tired of your broken promises. Looking at your phone, seeing different numbers and numbers. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. How will they know who this bitch is? Okay, Taurus. How will they go toward pursuing them after they know that, though? That's what I wanted. You're a stupid motherfucking bitch, and I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm cussing your future self out. I'm not cussing you out right now. Don't talk to me. I'm cussing your future self out. Not you in the present, could be, you in the future. So future self, please come back to this read and watch this when it plays out. Because why do I get Taurus? Offering commitment to someone who's not coming through, breaking promises, juggling, could have multiple jobs, multiple people. How dare you, future Taurus, the future Taurus self, not current. I mean, it could be you currently, hopefully not. Why do I get you being stupid? You are a whore. You are a whore. You are desperate. Listen to me. You are desperate for love to the point of stupidity. Stop talking to me. What I get is this. I get you trying to commit to someone in the future. Hey, cats. Hey to the cats that are sleeping, Farhas cats. There's a future version of you that's doing too much. Taurus, be honest with me when I ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. My question is, listen to, who in here's listening? I'm gonna ask you a question, Taurus. My question is, I don't feel like you're ready for this, but Taurus, I'm gonna ask you a question. My question is, do you get stupid when you fall in love? Do you get stupid? Yes! Tyler, why do you even bother asking the questions if you're gonna answer for us? Outrageous! Because I already know the answer. I'm being interactive. Go along with it. Bye, see you, have a good one. Taurus, you have to address a part within you that likes unavailable women or men. Outrageous. You need to question. I don't know if you need a therapist, a psychologist. Why do you go after unavailable men or women? You know what your problem is? You like it when it's got a bit of a chase to it. When they're too easy, when they come in too easy, or when it seems too easy, it's not as shiny and great and wonderful. So I'm cussing the future version of you out, not you currently. Because I feel like there's a future version of you that comes back and watches this read. Or even if you don't come back and watch it, I feel like there's a future version of you that remembers this and goes, fuck, Tyler told me I was gonna do this, and look at me now. Look at me now. Outrageous, Taurus. to the future version of you. Outrageous. Thank you for the 50, Fire Dragon G. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me ask this. Who wants me to ask if it's going to be long-term between you and this person? Then we can go from there. Thank you so much, G, again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sindley. Will these two, for this person coming in, this juggler, so whether they come in juggling people or juggling a job and trying to have a love life, whatever it is, do they ultimately end up together? Is there a possibility of long-term? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Outrageous, Taurus. Knight of Wands reversed. No. Not only no, but hell no. I know you're going to think I'm harsh right now. There's going to be a Playboy Playgirl that you're going to fall for a hook, line, and sinker. Out. Thank you again, G. Who in here is woman or man enough, whether you're a woman or a man watching me, who in here is mature enough to know that this could be a future version of themselves? Who's aware? Watch out, Taurus. Because incoming toxic love's coming. Let's go to Gemini now. All right. Some of you feel like that's your person from the past coming back, and you're right. And you're going to fall for it again. Some of you, somebody totally new. If you notice the red flags immediately, you know how you can avoid this? By not dealing with it when you start seeing the red flags. You can easily avoid this, Taurus. Easily. All right, toxic lover. Tyler says I was supposed to give this a chance. So I know that you're going to, a two-time and all this, but Tyler did predict this, and I can't go against Tyler's prediction. So let's be in a toxic love thing. Don't use me as an excuse, you idiot. Be in it because you want to be in it, not because Tyler predicted it. Don't try to use that as a scapegoat. Don't do it. Well, Tyler says I was supposed to be a part of a toxic love thing, and I love him or her. I love them. I love them. Love. You're going to cry in the shower over this person at times. Watch. You think I'm full of shit right now until it happens and you'll come back crying to me. And don't come crying to me because guess what? I ain't got enough tissues in the world to be wiping your tears up. I got my own tears. I ain't got time to wipe yours too. What do you want to do? You want to come hang out with me? We'll cry together? You want to have a summer party? We just cry over our grievances together? No. I got my own problems. I don't need to be wiping your tears along with mine too, all right? Here we go. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini, thank you again, G, for that 50. Thank you. All right, here we go. Let's go to Gemini. Here we go. Gemini. They may be thick with it. Gemini, they thick with it. They thick with it. Tell what are you talking about? This is Georgia talk. Let's go along with it. So, Gemini, they thick with it. I just got, you ain't nothing but a big old fat heifer, ha ha ha, from Color Purple. Are they thick? Or are you thick? If you're a thick Gemini that watches me, they ain't gonna care. They like that body type. But some of you, they're thick with it. I just got cornbread, chicken, and greens means the world to me. Look it up. It's a real song on YouTube. Just go along with it. It's amazing. It makes me go crazy. It's so tasty. It keeps me healthy. Even the wealthy loves it too. Cornbread, chicken, and greens is what you ought to do. To go boo-boo. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting this specific. Okay, Here's how you'll know who your future person is. Either they literally thick with it, or they like bad foods. Could even be Southern. If not, it's like they like bad foods. You may observe initially like the foods they eat is very specific. All right? This is not tarot saying, this is more of my I can't believe I just sang that song out loud. All right, here we go. Okay, so that's the channel message. Let's see what tarot says. All right, here we go. Cornbread, chicken, and greens is what you ought to do. If there's something that you need in your life, it'll help you with your husband, kid, and wives. And if you are constipated, it'll help you be regulated. That's really a real song on YouTube. Look it up. Cornbread, chicken, and greens. So there could be something about the way they eat that is significant. All right? Look it up. Okay, here we go. Let's see what tarot says. But they could be thick with it. Or they were a former fat ass. Or something about their, I'm telling you, something about it. It's something, I wouldn't get that for no reason. All right? All right, let's go to Gemini now. That's the channel message. Let's go to tarot. Well, I'm glad I made you smile today, Adriana. Okay. All right, Gemini, let's go. How will Gemini know when they met the future person? In 2026. This is somebody that has new money. So this is somebody that's experienced overnight success, if not literal. What I get is, thanks for the 10, Leah. Thank you so much. Thank you. If it's not that, I get this as somebody that's new money. They haven't been rich for long, or even if they're not rich, they're not somebody that's like grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth. This is a rags to riches whore, a rags to riches bitches. It's not somebody that's, they've experienced overnight. It's not somebody that's like grew up rich. I feel like it's somebody that's like worked themselves up to the status that they're at when you meet them. So there's gonna be somebody that comes in that's got some type of like success about them. So they're not like a bum, all right, is what I feel. I might delete this read afterwards, so watch it while you got a chance, or memorize it. Because I don't feel like this is a really good read. Yeah, bounce back. This is somebody, okay, this is a humble hoe. This hoe humble. It's somebody, it says bounce back, overnight success. This is somebody that's like built themselves up to the where they at now. So when you meet them, they may even tell you something like that they either rags to riches. If not, it's somebody that didn't grow up rich, or they didn't have like rich parents or anything like that. I feel like it's somebody that's, you know, experienced new money. I feel like they may have new money, or they just got to a point where they're successful, all right, is what I feel. They may even went through a rough patch and they built themselves out of that rough patch they were in. It says bounce back. How else will they know? How else will they know? I'll try not to delete, but yeah, CEO energy. This is a moneymaker, but it's not. Let me look. It says not somebody that had rich parents growing up or like had a silver spoon in their mouth. It's somebody that's like self-made. That's what I feel. It's somebody that's got money, but they didn't grow up with money. So what you'll know is it's the one I predicted when you get to know them. And they tell you that, something, a variation of that, like, yeah, I didn't grow up rich, I worked myself to where I'm at, all that stuff. Could be a business owner or somebody that's got a decent position at where they work, all right? Yeah, basically, Starbella. Okay. How else will they know who this is when they meet them? I kind of want to delete it because I said that cornbread, chicken, and green song. I don't want to be seen singing that in front of hundreds of thousands of people. Here we go. Scorpio? Oh, is that what I'm thinking? Upright yes, reverse no. Then what does that mean? Now, will these two bitches end up together, upright yes, reverse no, like full on? No. And why not? Because I think I already know, but let's say why not? What's going to happen is you have a great connection with this person. They're going to drag their ass because they're not ready. I get them avoiding making a choice. They'll be on the verge of making a choice only to not make it. No, I'm not Italian. I'm a black bitch and a white bitch all in the same body. But I've been mistaken for that before. I'm a white bitch and a black bitch. You know what I just got? I get you being so upset. Gemini, are you ready? I'm sorry. Are you ready? Who in here is ready for me to say what I'm going to say? Who in here is ready for me to say what I'm going to say? Why did I get you? I got Tyra, I got Forehead saying, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? I get you being mad because you root for this bitch to be with you. You root for it, and they don't. I get you being upset. I even get you in tears, upset. You don't understand me now. I don't expect you to understand me now, but your future self will understand this, Reed. I got around May or June, you could understand this, even like in the summer, July, further. You'll understand me then. Some of you could understand me now, but some of you'll understand me way more then. Why are they dragging the ass? I hope they're not married or in a relationship and you have to wait for them to get out of that. If it's not that, what is it? They're not letting you in. They're not going to let you in. They're going to feel, and here's the crazy part. They're going to ghost you or leave the situation behind. And I get you wondering, like, what happened? Like, why are they not with me? Why are they not being with me? It's not about you. I get there's like I said, you don't understand me now. You'll understand me in months to come. I get you I want to cry with you. Why am I wanting to cry right now? I want to rub my titties and cry in the shower. Gemini, from here on out, don't send dirty pictures or dirty texts to people. It could come back to bite you. Don't get caught up in sending nasty pictures. So I don't do that. I feel like there's a version of you that could, and you end up regretting it. Don't do it. If you want them to see your booty, your pussy, your dick, show them in person. Don't do it. Don't do it. Outrageous. Because what I get is this. Don't do it. I don't care who it is. Don't do it. I get, honestly, you falling in love and the person feeling the same way for you. Something holds them back, and I'm going to try to figure out what the hell it is. I think it could be that they're not ready. They could even be like healing from something else. But what is it like that's going to make this person resist being with Gemini, even though they feel some type of way? I'm going to throw out a bunch of different scenarios I could see. It could be those ones I said. I just get them like resisting it. And for like one Gemini, one out of the thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of Geminis that watch me, why do I get somebody at some point being insecure about their teeth? I even get some of you dating somebody somebody will have dentures and they won't want you to, I swear, it's going to sound, like I said, it's for one Gemini. This is not for a lot of you. But I get somebody having fake teeth and they're going to be afraid that that'll turn you off, so they'll try to keep that from you. I don't know why I get that. For me to get something so specific, that's like for one Gemini. Sun, Moon, or Rising, one out of the fucking thousands that watch me. But I get somebody being insecure about the way they look, or there's things about their body they may feel like it'll turn you off. I don't know why I get that. Now, like I said, for one Gemini, that's like for one, not for like two or three. I won't even say two or three. One Gemini in my comment. One. Don't buy me. Somebody said I rebuke that. But I get something about, for the majority of you, I'm going to tell you what I get. For the majority of you, what's going to stop them is their own fears around being too vulnerable. I even get somebody being held back by the way they still feel for another person they met before you. I get a lot of that shit. And you know what? You don't understand me now, but why do I feel like there's a future version of you that's going to understand me? I get you looking back at this and going, fuck, that fat motherfucker just predicted that months before it happened. I should have listened to his stupid ass, is what I get you saying. All right? Let's go to Cancer now. Well, let me ask. Will they be long-term? Will the person eventually be with them, or is how that upright yes or versus no? Could. But Let me ask you another question. Are you one of those rare people that get younger as time goes on? You're probably gonna say no. I don't mean just tweaking your looks or going to get your face, stretched up. I mean, are you a rare human being that gets younger? Are you a Benjamin Button type of hoe? Are you a BBB, a Benjamin Button bitch? I think not. I don't see you getting younger as time goes on. So what I get is, unless you're some rare case, like I said, what I get is when this person comes to your life, there's a timeline where you two could be together, but it's a long stretch of waiting. You ain't got time to wait for somebody. Like I said, there's gonna be a future version of you that's gonna understand this. Let's go to Cancer. Please disregard that denture message. I don't know why I got, for a small portion, why do I feel like that may not be just for Gemini? Let me say something to the collective before I go to the full Cancer. 1 second. I get for somebody under any sign, whether it's sun, moon, or rising, I'm gonna say this for the collective. There could be somebody at some point, and maybe it's gonna be like one of those, you're like one person in my comment, where you meet a guy or girl and they have false teeth. And one thing that's gonna like freak them out and may even stop something from happening is them being afraid to tell you they're false. I don't know why I would get something so specific if it wasn't meant for me to say it. Like they may be afraid if they tell you that something's fake or not real, whether it be something like that. And I get for some of you kind of being like, oh my God, Tyler said that, he's a witch or he's a wizard, something like that. So I don't know why I got that. So for anybody out there where that happens, just know I predicted it, all right? If it happens, just know I predicted it. Whether under any sign, whether it's Gemini or any other sign that I'm reading right now, if it happens, just say, Tyler is creepy, wow. So, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Well, yeah, false teeth are crowns. I have crowns. So, I have implants, crowns, everything. Oh, here we go. I got to bag and fix my teeth. Here we go. Let's go to Cancer. Let's go to Cancer. Okay, here we go. All right, Cancer, how will you know who the person is that you're gonna meet? Ooh, chocolate. Why did I get that little white bitch from Willy Wonka jumping into the, okay, so what I get is, that chocolate, I got chocolate immediately. So what I get is, if you're a white bitch that watches me, whether you mix with white or you're white, I get some of you taking a trip to Browntown. For you ones that like dicks, I get you having more black dick in you than a urinal at the Apollo. I got that from Lisa Lampanelli, just go along with it. Some of you white bitches, now if you're a black bitch that watches me and you already like black bitches, then that's not for you. But what I got was some of you, I get if you like black dick, or if you don't, or if you're open to a black dick, you'll have that. And I get for some of you with my white watchers, the white people that watch me, it's somebody that's gonna take you on a trip to Browntown. Even you white bitches that are like vagina. I get black. Some of you gonna be taking a trip to Browntown. A trip to Browntown. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. But Cancer, have I not been, wait a second. Wait. Let me call my, wait. Cancer, have I not told you this message before, or am I tripping? Or am I on some other shit? Thanks for the 10, Goddess of Love. Why, am I on some other shit, or have I told y'all about that before? Or am I just tripping? I need to get some sleep. I could have swore I've told Cancer this many times, but maybe I'm just tripping. All right, let's go to Cancer. Some of you even Latin. I get you getting some Spanish fever. I got Alejandro. So watch out for Latin or black. I even get, it could be a mixture of both, or what, Latin or black, all right? Some of you psoriasis, you're gonna have psoriasis. I don't even know what that, I don't even know what that is. I just got psoriasis in my head. Somebody, what is psoriasis? Is that skin? Some of you have some skin issues. I don't know what that means. Avoid liver, what this got? Who gives a shit? I don't. Let's go to cancer now. Let's go to cancer. All right. Here we go. Let's go to cancer. Cancer, how will you know who the person is coming in for you? How will you know it's the one I predicted? Here we go. Read my comments. What comments? Halash. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go to cancer. Cancer, who is your future boo thing? It's somebody you already know. I don't think I'm finished torturing you yet. But let's see. Let's see. I'm just going to read the message. Somebody you know is coming back. Dark hair. I even get some of you, it's the one that wore contacts or glasses. They need corrective lenses. Or they're not somebody that has good vision. The one that has like I got glasses or contacts, maybe be dark haired, even if they're blind. I just get somebody with, like they either wear contacts or glasses. The one that's come back. Who gives a fuck? I don't. Here we go. Let's do this. Now, who is coming into your life? First of all, they make good money. All right? They make good money. Here we go. Let's see. They make good money. They're an air sign or acts like one, kind of cold. Very, okay. Do they know who this is? Upright, yes. Reverse it, somebody new. You know who this is. Now, I'm gonna do you a message for the ones where you don't know who they are, but I think a lot of y'all may know who this is already. Which one? The one you already knew it's the one where you know they want you over anything they have, any option they have, you know it. You've always felt like this bitch wants you. You just go, why ain't you making the choice yet? They're still making the choice all throughout the year. How else will they know? It's the one you felt, you know they want you. The one, King of Wands, could be a fire sign. Get air, fire. You know who they are, it's saying you know. They're attractive. No, they're not, Tyler. Well, you was dating them, so what does that say about your taste? Don't tell me you didn't think they was attractive. You still dealt with them. Because I have that a lot when I say somebody's attractive, they'll go, actually they wouldn't. Then why the hell was you dealing with them? Are you that low of a human being? Are you that desperate? But let's get back to the read. There's somebody that you know they want you. How else will they know who this is? You already know who this is. The one you thought it was unrequited, but you knew intuitively it wasn't. Like you thought, no, it's not unrequited. I know they want me. It's the one where they made you think you were crazy. What I mean by that is this. It's like a gaslight. Let me explain. I feel like you were gaslit into believing this person didn't want you like that, but you knew on an intuitive level they did. And where they were gaslighting you was they were making you think that it wasn't reciprocated, whether it was due to their behavior or things they said, whatever it was. It's like you always had this yearning, but you always had this feeling like you knew there was more there. You just were not getting that confirmation. It's the one you cried over. So I'm in the shower, I got somebody crying in the shower, or that's just a symbol that you've cried over this bitch. It's the one you've had many tears, sleepless nights. You imagine them in the bed next to you, like you kind of cuddled up, imagining it was them. I kind of get you imagining that it was them. What the fuck is going on with me today? This is going to get deleted. Y'all better memorize these reads because it's getting deleted after I do it. Thanks for you better remember this shit. All right, thanks for the 5 soon mean tarot. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, thanks Goddess of Love. Thank you so much. Okay, how else will they know who this is? You know who this is already. Let's see. You see 1111 a lot. You see 1111. You've been seeing it. You're a whore who's been seeing 111 or 111, like 4 11s. You could even see this number when you're thinking about them, or there's been times you've thought about them and you look down, it's got the triple ones or triple numbers. Something about triple numbers. You've seen it. Who gives a fuck? Here we go. Let's see what else. And you felt like a rebound to them. It's the one that prioritized. You know what? I'm gonna say something to you. For you ones where this is somebody that had options, let me tell you why they wouldn't choosing you. Here's why. And you can have your own theory about it, but this is what I feel. They didn't choose you because you challenged them. The bitches they deal with are the bastards, whether they deal with men or women, hopefully not both. They didn't challenge. See, you're a challenge because you're something to be. The ones that we're dealing with, it's not a challenge because it was pretty much already there. It's present. It's just like it's familiar to them. It's not, so I'm saying it's familiar. And I feel like it's somebody that you thought, well, they clearly don't want me. They didn't leave that for me. No. No. That's what you're saying, but there's an added craziness to this. It's because the other situations are more familiar and it doesn't challenge them. I don't know why you're a challenge necessarily, but it's saying it didn't challenge them. Whatever these other connect, it didn't challenge them. That's why they stick with what's familiar, what's comfortable. So I don't know what the challenge is, because it'll all vary from cancer to cancer, but that's what I got, literally. Don't interesting me. I don't do interesting things here. When you say that, it's like you're basically walking by, like I'm an exhibit, and you're walking by me going, interesting. This ain't the zoo of Tyler. Don't interesting me. All right? I'm not an art exhibit, or I'm not in a zoo behind a cage, and you say, oh, interesting. We don't do that. All right. That's what I get, Cancer. I get that heavily. Who in here made sense with this read? What? Sophie, sit your ass down, bitch. Sit down, Sophie. Go sit down, Sophie, on a sofa. That was stupid. It's Sophie sofa, get it? I'm lame. Sit your ass down on that big ass of yours. All right? Sit your ass down on that cottage cheese ass of yours, with that ass with the lumps inside it. You know, the lumpy ass. That's what you were. I don't even know what you look like, but I imagine that your ass has like craters and lumps. You probably can't sit down because it's uncomfortable for you to do it. But bitch, sit your ass down and stop playing, because I just seen what you was doing. You said interesting, right? You said interesting right after her, and then you said, oh, this don't make any sense. Sit down, Sophie. Sit down on that ass of yours, all right? How many times have I told y'all to stop talking to me and you still do it? You still talk to me after many requests of me saying, stop talking to me. And I've told you a million times. What do you mean to do? Say it in other languages? Stop talking to me. You don't report it. Go ahead. But stop talking to me while you report me. And you know what? Why are you subscribed, bitch? Give me your motherfucking login information to YouTube, and I literally will log into your account and unsubscribe for myself. And I told you about talking to me. All right? Let's get back to it. Cancer, this person does want you. Is it an Aquarius? I don't know. You tell me. Outrageous. So I'm saying, you know what? They want Tyler's tarot, but when they get Tyler's tarot, they get mad. Cancer, I got something I want to tell you. Cancer, can I tell you something? Tell me something, Tyler. Just say something. Who wants me to say something? Thank you, Alberti Portisi, for your constant support. Thank you so much. You can't go signing a deal with the devil, Cancer, and then get mad when he comes to collect, whether you deal with a male or a female. Does that make sense to you? With this person, you know what you're getting into. It's like that really enticing deal that you really want, and you know by going along with it that damage could ensue or heartbreak could ensue, but it's so enticing anyways. And let me say this to you, because I feel like there's a timeline where they try to be with you. But let me say this, that you can't go signing a deal with the devil and then get mad when he comes to collect, whether they're male or female. Who here understands what I just said? So don't bitch and whine and cry when they do you wrong again, because you know what this deal entails. Not literally the devil, not the guy with a red suit and a hole in the ground. I'm talking about somebody that's, that's not that great. So keep that in mind when you deal with this person, that you can't go signing a deal with the devil and then get mad when he comes to collect. All right? But you're an adult, you can do what you want to do. All right? Let's go to Leo now, because I do feel like there's a time where they try to come toward you being with you, but I don't feel like they're to be, if they've done you wrong before, why even try again? So I'm saying, but look, you do you, all right? Who gives a damn? Let's go to Leo. Okay. Here we go, let's do this. Some Southern, I guess when you're dealing with a Southern person, or somebody that has a Southern accent, or something about the South, or has ties to the South. Maybe they're not in the South when you meet them, but they have ties to it, possibly. All right? Texas, Atlanta, Louisiana, something about, now if you're in another country, I don't have any references to that. I don't know much about other countries, but maybe it's Southern to wherever you are in your country, but something about the South. All right? Let's go to Leo. Some of you Tennessee, or some ties to a Southern territory, all right? Whether you literally meet them there, or maybe they'll tell you they have ties to a Southern state, maybe family there, friends there, something like that. All right, here we go. Let's go to Leo. That could be for Cancer or Leo, really. All right, who's the future boo thing of Leo? Who's the future boo thing of Leo? We got Pinocchio. Oh, what the hell you mean a Pinocchio? Because their nose is going to grow longer and longer by all the lies they tell. Let's see. What I get is, this is going to be one of them hoes that it strikes me as somebody, okay, in what way were the lies? What kind of lies? Breadcrumbing. So, this is going to be somebody that keeps you on a wild goose chase. And it's somebody that's going to, it's that type of person where they can't just be upfront and tell you that they're busy or that they're doing this. They can't hang out because of this, or they can't be committal because of this. They'll tell you lies. And I don't like the person already, but let's see how so they know who this is. It says they're really a busy person, and they're not gonna make a lot of time for you, but let's see who the hell this is. Let's see, I know it's not the best read, but yeah. Breaking cycles. What will be this person's intentions toward Leo? What will be their intentions toward Leo? Energy vampire. We have a narcissist in your midst in the future. And a fake flexer. This is the type that's gonna be a liar. Lies like a rug. Hopefully not on drugs. That got cocaine is a hell of a drug. If it's not that, what I get is it's gonna be somebody that acts like they got it going on when they don't. I even get this be the type that fake flexes. They'll act like they got all this stuff happening for them, but truly they don't. I get you'll know who it is because you'll start to see that. You'll see that. It's not something that you won't see. You'll see it, Leo. You'll see it. All right, how else will they know who this is? How else will they know who this is? Oh yeah, it's one of the, look, King of Pentacles. What I get is this. Are they a broke bitch? No, I wouldn't say that. What I will say is, I get this person will put on the performance that they're this big boss man or boss woman or owns businesses or owns a business, whatever it is. But I get it, somebody that is not who they say they are. They do okay for themselves, but they'll try to soup it up like they do better than what they're actually doing. And you'll pick up on that. You'll pick up on the fact that they're lying and fake flexing and all this stuff. The Fool could be an Aries or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Is there longevity with this? I'm gonna ask. Upright, yes. For longevity, reversed, if more than likely they won't. Yeah, it's longevity to it. You're gonna end up with a pimp or a pimpette, Why does Leo fall for this person, though? What will have them falling for this person? You know what you're going to love? You don't believe me now. It'll come true and you'll come back and tell me I was right. So I'll just go and let you. You ain't going to believe me now. Just come back and tell me I was right. That's how arrogant I'm going to be. You're going to love the fact that they're stalking you and like being possessive of you. You're going to love that. You're going to love the attention they give you. And you know you love attention, you motherfucker, you. All right? Bitch, I'd have jumped through the screen. See what I'm saying? You're going to love it. It's going to make your nipples hard, your dick hard, coochie wet, coochie popping. You're going to love it. What's going to win them over? You ain't even going to give a fuck. I mean, you will. You ain't going to give a fuck about any fake flexing or phoniness because the attention is going to be intoxicating. You're going to love it. You don't believe me now. And you'll come back and tell me I was right. They always do. You're going to love it. Oh my God, Tyler, they stalk me. I don't care if they have 3 dead bodies in the trunk. I don't care if they smacked their mama across the face. I don't care if they threw their grandma down the stairs. The attention's great, Tyler. I get you having rose-colored glasses. Yeah, they literally unalived their whole family, did 10 years, got off on a technicality. They didn't give them their Miranda rights, but Tyler, the retention's so great. It's so wonderful. I'm not saying literally that's what they're doing. The point I'm trying to make is, with these exaggerated examples, that they can be as crazy as hell, they can fake flex like a motherfucker, they can be who they say they're really, or they can act like they're somebody they're really not, but what's gonna really win your ass over is the attention they give you, how possessive they are of you. Outrageous, yes it is, it's gonna happen, and you're gonna come back and tell me I was right. And why do I feel like for some of you, this person could offer you a commitment? I ask, what's gonna win you over? It says Page of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. I think the way they're gonna come off is gonna really win you, despite all their fallbacks, and they'll have many. But I think what's gonna really win your ass over is the intoxicating attention they give you. No, Tyler, that can't be me, because you'll come back and tell me I was right. Shout out to you, Zena. Let's go to Virgo now. And that could be somebody you end up with, or they'll at least offer it. It's up to you what you want to do. Don't wrong me. You put the ong in wrong, ding dong. Don't wrong me. You wronged. Your daddy should have shot you on the sheets, is what he should have did. Okay, let's go to Virgo. All right, let's go to Virgo. Let's go to Virgo. Who is the future boo thing of Virgo? All right, here we go. Let's do this. Let's go to Virgo. Who is the future boo thing of Virgo? Thank you so much, Carrie Light. Thank you for saying that. Could be somebody that you meet online. Doesn't have to be. Let's see. Oh, we have another phony. We have catfish, photoshopped, and hustle mode. Be careful for you ones that are kind of dumb and you're easily, like, you're impressionable and you could fall for a love scam. But why do I not get it that, like, literally? What I get is, in what way will this person try to come towards you catfishing? Now, as I felt, it's not like literally catfishing. I mean, it could be. What I get is, it's like an energy of, first off, let me say this. Anybody you meet from here on out, Virgo, single, single ones, or hell, some of you are married and still looking for somebody else. But let me say this. Only deal with people from here on out that show you who they are. Like you can FaceTime them. Don't fall for a love scam or somebody that's like not real, but they're using fake pictures. Just watch out for that. I don't think that's the main story. I really don't think that's the main story. But I kind of want to tell you that just in case you are dumb and you don't really, you know what I'm saying? But for a lot of y'all are smart, all right? What I get is this. I even feel like for some of you, I'm gonna have to say this. I feel like some of you could meet this person online. Whether it's through social media, whether it's a dating app, there's some type of online element to it. And what I get is this person may look better in their photos than actually in real life. That's what I kind of felt. I hope that's not the case. But I also get is this. I feel like this is gonna play out many different ways. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I get. I feel like one problem that they're gonna have, like what does that mean, crossroads? Now, let's talk about this story. There's gonna be this guy or girl that comes into your life that will be really into you, all right? But here's what I have a problem with. I feel like they're not gonna have a lot of time for you, but they're gonna try to make time, but they don't make it necessarily, because I get them making excuses as to why they couldn't hang out, why they couldn't visit you. Like I said, please listen to these reads in the future and stop judging them right now in the moment because you want it to match who you're dealing with now. All right, stop being important so I can tell you. I feel like this person's gonna be too busy for you. And I feel like they're gonna kind of string you along because I feel like they wanna entertain it, but their career, their business is gonna be more important, or what they're doing for work, and they kind of like will kind of flake a lot or like not be consistent, is what I feel. Let me see, how else will they know who this is? Like I said, don't judge us in the moment. How else will they know who this person is when they meet them? Could be your age or younger, doesn't have to be. What I get is, this one, is it long term, upright, yes or versus no? It could be. It could be somebody you start off as friends with or like cordial at first and it leads to more, but I don't know why I feel like this person at first is gonna drive you fucking insane. I get you being nuttier than squirrel shit. I get that your elevator won't go to the top floor. What I get is, I get you being 3 or 4 sandwiches short of a picnic after dealing with this bitch. You're gonna go crazy. Cause you're gonna fall for them. And I think there's gonna be genuine feelings they have for you. But I feel like where they're gonna fucking suck and drive you crazy is with the on and off communication. 1 minute you two are speaking, then not. Then you're speaking again. And then it goes at a snail's pace. They wanna be friends and not be friends. They want more, but then you're gonna feel like you're being given mixed signals. You're gonna feel like you're on a wild goose chase and they're gonna drive you crazy. You may not understand this now, but I do feel like, I don't know why y'all don't give me credit for my predictions. Why do y'all not give me, why not just Virgo, but all the signs, why do y'all not give me credit for my predictions? Thank you, peace, _5483. Because you know them to come true. Not all of my predictions come true, but I would say, would I still be in business if my predictions didn't play out to some degree? Why are you watching me all these years later? Why do I attract so many people to watch if I wasn't good at what I was doing? So why do you doubt me in the moment when I say things, when I give you a heads up, when I forewarn you of certain people coming in? Why do you second guess it? So I'm saying? So I got many ways this could play out. I would say just watch out for people online that may not be who they say they are. The first message I got was watch out for catfishers or people that you meet online that they don't look like their pictures or they're not even the person in the picture. I would say watch out for that first and foremost. But I want to say for some of you, it's not exactly that. What I get is their way of catfishing, I guess you could say, is they'll make you believe a certain version of themselves that's not actually that. Like, I even get this person like, this is what I'm getting. I gotta tell you what I get. I get you falling for somebody and you two like date or do something. Y'all are connected somehow, right? And I get this person like they want to entertain you, but they're too busy to entertain you, but they keep you strung along like, okay, I'll entertain this when I can. I want this to go somewhere, but I'm not ready right now. But I got to keep them strung along. That way they don't leave the situation. So watch out for a guy or girl that does that to you, that strings you along until they're ready to actually really fully commit. And what I find really strange and what bothers me is this, is that your outcome is you two would have some type of commitment. But I feel like it's one of them slow-moving things that drive you crazy. I do. And I think you're going to come back and tell me, God, I wish I would have listened to this. You're going to fall for them, all right? Sometime this year, how else will they know who this is? They may even be somebody that has a receding hairline or a bald. If you want to deal with a woman, maybe she wears weaves or extensions. I always take that card as that. I read my cards the way I read them. And you know what? You're not going to be able to stop meeting them. You're not even going to be able to, ooh, you ain't going to like me. You ain't going to like me on this one. For you ones that are saying, no, I'm going to avoid this when it comes in. I'm going to build a bunker in my backyard and just lock myself in. That way this prediction can't play out. You're not going to be able to miss nothing. You're not going to be able to avoid nothing. Don't talk to me about avoiding things, because guess what? You won't be able to miss this one because it's a soul contract. This is something that's meant to play out. You couldn't miss it if you tried. Bitch, even if you died, they'd find a way to meet you in the afterlife. That's how fucking destined it is. Bitch, if you fucked around and came up missing or croaked the fuck out, that bitch would meet you in the afterlife at some point. The point I'm trying to make is, you're going to meet this hoe. You two are meant to meet. It's not going to be something that you can avoid. And guess what? You won't even be able to stop yourself from having feelings for them. You're going to get them. Outrageous, right? Because it's going to happen. Now, what is the lesson to be learned in this connection that comes in ahead of time? Let's see what we can get. Hey, Philando, I got a little bit of snow. They are to teach you. Now, you may feel like you already learned this lesson, Virgo, but this person's going to be meant to teach you. What does that say? Sorry, I got the wrong card. Red flags. So they're just a lesson. I don't know if it's your end all be all. I don't feel like it is. But I feel like there could be a commitment offered, but whether it's long term or not, I don't know. What I get is they're going to teach you more about the red flags you need to avoid and how to cut shit short quicker, because you are going to have a husband one day or a wife, whatever you want to call it, but they're going to teach you what to look for. That way you can cut them out sooner. That way you can get closer to your husband or wife. How to not entertain stuff past its shelf date. A lot of you bitches like to beat a dead horse. Well, guess what? This bitch is going to teach you how to stop beating a dead horse. All right, is what I feel. So you don't have to believe it now. You don't have to. But I feel like when the time comes, you'll come back and tell me I was right. All right? Okay, here we go. Are we in a horror movie? It feels like it, doesn't it? Thank you, Grumpy Chances, for the 10. Thank you so much. How you been? I ain't heard from you in a while. I ain't talked to you in a while. How you been? All right, here we go. Good to see you. Thanks for the $10. Thank you. Oh, over 2,000 in the room. Look at that. Here we go. Let's go to Libra now. All right, here we go. How will Libra know when they found the one? Not found the one. Oh, could be, well, this could be your one. It's coming, hopefully, we'll see, okay. How will Libra know when their future lover is here, the one I'm predicting? How will they know? Blunt, honest, they speak their thoughts. What I get is, it's a blunt bitch. Could be an Aries or a blunt sign, all right? What I get is like they're very blunt. It's like you won't have to guess how this bitch feels, they'll tell you, all right? Let's see. How else will they know? They live in luxury. They're blonde. They're skinny. They're rich. And they're a little bit of a bitch. Not literally, don't go around and say, well, Tyler said you, sorry, future husband, Tyler said you're supposed to be blind. So back in the dating game I go, you're great. And they're going to make a really happy woman. You're going to make a woman really happy one day. But Tyler said you're blind, skinny, and rich. So not literally, you fucking weirdo. Sorry, let me be rude. I'm rude today. Not literally. What I'm trying to say is they make money. They live a luxury life. They have things of luxury. See what I'm saying? How so they know this person is? I like this person so far. So far. What I get is that somebody that makes money, they're constantly hustling, could be an earth sign, all right, is what I get. Ooh, you got love bomb. Why do I get this is gonna be the type that you don't have to guess how they feel? Like they just say it. There's no guessing game involved. Like you'll know. You'll know. I hope this is long term because it ain't that bad. Let's see. How will they know who this is when they meet them? Could be a Scorpio, all right? Doesn't have to be. They have a child. They either want children or they have a child or children. Hopefully not, right? But Ace of Cups, you got love coming in. I've read for celebrities before, but it's like I had a bad experience with one that I won't go into because I don't want them to feel important. But I had a bad experience with one that rubbed me the wrong way one time with my mother. She rubbed me the wrong way because the thing is the way she, I ain't gonna say that, but she was very, I don't know about that. Anyways, yeah, but that's beside the point. I don't name drop, but it had to do with my mother and I did not like, anyways, let's get back to the read. Okay, you got love coming in, but ever since that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to deal with their fucking pretentious ass. I don't know. So, believe me, they're real snobby. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, you got love coming in, Libra. You got love coming in. You got love coming in. You're a whore, though. Your problem is you still stay stuck on the ones that you know that ain't gonna be in your life full time. You're out. You're ridiculous. Ridiculous! Yeah. Gotta get that out. Sorry, go along with it. If you stop worrying about Tom, Dick, or Harry that don't want your ass, and it's not saying they don't want you, but do you honestly think that would work for you if they came back to you, if you went back to them? I guess that burst your bubble if you thought this was reading that one, right? They're new, not somebody you already know. Stop living in the fantasy past. No, that's wrong because Madame Boo Boo said they was coming back. I paid her $300 and she told me he was coming back. Well, guess what? Madame Boo Boo scammed your dumb ass. No, you don't understand. She literally told me to bring a $100 bill wrapped in a paper towel and she was gonna take it to the top of the mountain and she was gonna bless it with a goat's ass. And he's gonna come back in 30 days. Now it's over the 30 days, but she says in the disclaimer, it said it could be 30 weeks. But then she said, if it don't happen in 30 weeks, it's 30 years, Tyler. This is gonna happen. Never. You won't be with them at all. This is somebody new. Really do I laugh at my own stupid jokes, but I had to laugh at that one. The goat's ass really got me. All right. Let's see. You may ask this long term or not. Why am I scared to ask that? Because I don't want to mess the read up. Because I feel like this is a decent person coming in. I don't want to ask, but do you want me to ask? Thanks for the 5. The Healing Solut. Healing Solut? Wait, Healing Solution. I thought you was doing a play on words like Solut. It's solution, Lord. Because the solution was at the bottom of the hell? You want me to ask? Let's see. What's the energy of longevity with these two? Upright if longevity, reversed if not. Good. You're going to love the sex, though. I get you as, I feel like you're going to have sucked to that dick. Or you're going to have licked into that coochie. Thank you for the love is in the air. Thank you for that. For the love is, thank you, love is in the air for the 2. Thank you. You will, you know what? It could be a fire sign or a Scorpio, fire or water sign. You will have a dick down your throat, or you will be munching more carpet than a vacuum cleaner. I'm gonna say you're gonna end up in a relationship. And you know the first sign it's them, they actually speak their feelings. Anybody you meet from here on out, Libra, if they don't speak their feelings, if they don't speak the stuff that you already know they feel, then that ain't them. All right, this one speaks their feelings. In fact, I feel like they're too forward, to be honest with you, like too forward. You may even have the thought like, damn, I didn't have to guess at all. They just told me. So it's gonna be somebody that's really open about how they feel about you. And there could be a big sexual energy around you too, is what I feel. All right? How else will they know? So watch out for somebody that's Jewish or a Jew. Very good looking person. I like your person, quite frankly. They talk. Okay, whoever this is, look, I don't know how many times I have to reiterate this. But this is somebody that's not going to leave you guessing how they feel. So in the moment that you meet someone and they're not being upfront and you know they got more they need to say or more you know that they feel, that ain't the one, is what I feel. All right? Thank you for the 2, John Qdo. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the super chats today. Thank you. I'm not no diva. I ain't got no coochie. Don't call me no diva. All right? Don't block that person, by the way. Please don't. But excuse you. All right, here we go. You know how you'll know who it is? I'm telling you. If you meet Libra, you may feel like I'm a broken record at this point. But if you meet somebody this year and they're not being upfront, that's not your person that I'm predicting. Yours is gonna be somebody that's upfront and they're just honest. They just put it out there. And there's gonna be a big sexual energy between you two, is what I feel. All right? How else will they know we're gonna go to Scorpio? And it could have long term to it, all right? It says you'll be led to that person, like naturally, all right? They may like to act like they got more going on than they actually do. But I guess this is somebody that's just like really invested in their future. And I feel like honestly, this is somebody that's looking for their other half. That other half could be you. You know. Let's go to Scorpio now. Scorpio, let's go to you. They like to drink. I don't know if that's for Libra or Scorpio, but you're the one that likes to drink is going to be your future person. All right, Scorpio, let's go. All right, who is the future lover of Scorpio? Some of you are European ass bitch, or somebody that lives near water. They'll live near water. Let's see, here we go. Who is the person that's coming in for them? Thank you for the 10, Mabuya. Thank you so much. Wow. What's gonna be this person's intentions? Why that? I don't like them already. This is a dud coming into your life. It's gonna be, thank you, Rain, for that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Muriel, thank you. I don't like them already, Scorpio. So, this is gonna be somebody that love bombs the fuck out of you, right? But then after they do the love bombing phase, they just kind of like, they fizzle out. And I feel like it's gonna be somebody that you either meet on an app or online, or what I get is you meet them and you two do a lot of talking online or messaging, but it just seems like they're wanting to connect, but they're not like going out their way to make shit happen or to plan dates or to plan to come hang out with each other. It's like they're just like stringing along the possibility of you two having more or even just seeing each other or like coming together. It could be a long distance thing. If not, somebody that like, you could, what I get is it could be long distance, but I get another story where it could even be somebody that lives in the same fucking town or like not even far away, but they find excuses not to hang out and shit. I'm telling you, it's gonna be somebody that's like, and if it's somebody that's long distance, this is what I get. If they're long distance, because I have a lot of people that watch me, what I get is they'll act like they're gonna one day come see you, all this stuff, and it don't happen. So I would watch out for any guy or girl that does those particular things, because they could end up driving you insane, all right? And it may not make sense now, but like I said, I'm gonna tell every sign this. Just watch it back, all right? Watch it back. How else do they know who this person is? You'll have them in your, okay, it's gonna be somebody that comes to your home or you go to theirs. What I get is them like stalling to like do the most basic things. Like, I don't know why I get this energy. What would be this person's intentions towards Scorpio? This is strange. You know what's going to end up happening? Could be a Libra, Scorpio, or Virgo. I'm going to say what I feel. You will see them. Like, what I get is you two will hang out at your place or theirs. I don't know why I'm getting a specific message. But I feel like this is going to be, I got two stories. Now, first story of people. First, if you meet somebody long distance, what I get is this. Like where they're long distance, I get you two will make plans and shit, but it's like they never come through to actually do it. They may once or twice or once, but then they don't afterwards, right? They just kind of inconsistent. What I get for the second story I get is, it could be somebody that lives near you, right? It's like lives in close proximity, like drivable proximity. But then like they never come through on the plans to meet, hang out, go out, whatever it is. I'd watch out for somebody like that. But I'm gonna ask this. Upright if it has longevity for Scorpio in this person, or reversed if not. Please don't say upright. No, reverse not. Why not? Probably for the reason I just said, but Page of Swords. Oh yeah, see? Look. Okay, this is why it won't work with this person. I feel like it's giving you like a heads up. They're always gonna be that person that's like gonna do stuff, but doesn't actually do it. I get it being somebody that they do more stalking than talking, or if it's not that, I'm just telling you what I get. It's gonna be one of them type of bitches that do a lot of talk but no action. That's what I'm gonna say. May have a child, or just childish, or children, or they're just childish. Thank you, Shiv, for the 2. Thank you so much. Thank you. How else will they know? Watch out for catfishes too. I'm gonna say that for you because you got the card. Side piece. Me versus me. Could even be somebody with options. That may be why they're being so inconsistent. Don't be somebody's like little play piece. Don't be a chess piece in their game of chess. Don't be a pawn in their game, all right? What's one way they'll know immediately it's them that I'm predicting? Clout chasing. If it's somebody that comes off like they're looking for attention, or somebody that seeks validation or attention, whether online or from you, leave them alone, all right? It can be somebody that has a decent job or decent business, but it's somebody that's like really childish, is what I kind of get. Watch out for that person. And I feel like once you meet them, you'll have a flashback. Oh shit, this is the one Tyler talked about. You'll have a deja vu moment, what I get, all right? Let's go to Sagittarius now, but it's not long term. Don't feed that energy. As soon as you notice it, just disengage, all right? But I get something about this person will hang out at your house, or you hang out at theirs, something like that, or make plans to see each other. So I feel like it will have some type of stepping stones, or not stepping stones, but it will have some type of strides in it, but it's like it falls flat because they're like false promises or not following through on shit, is what I get the biggest issue will be, all right? One of the biggest issues. Some of you are juggling, which I hope not. Some of you are juggling, is the reason why they're being inconsistent because they're juggling multiple people. I don't know if they tell you that or not, but that's what I get. So avoid that person when you meet them, all right? As soon as you start to realize, oh shit, this is the one Tyler was talking about, avoid them, all right? I just got, for some of you may already know them. If not, you will soon, all right? Let's go to Sagittarius. Who is the future lover in 2026? Keep in mind, for you ones where you get a shitty read, it's just a year of energy. It's not the rest of your life, please, people. All right, for Sagittarius. So how will Sagittarius know when they met this person, this future lover that's coming in for them? Thank you, I am, for that. Why are y'all so generous today? Thank you so much. Why are y'all so generous to me? Not that it's bad, but let's see. Is this somebody they already know? I got 2 messages for you. What's the likelihood this is new? If it's new, upright, reversed, if it's somebody, or old, upright, reverse, new. Is this somebody reverse, new, upright, old? You already know them. So there's this person lingering in your energy right now. It's the one that you left on red, or they left you on red. But I get some of you, they look at their phone, and when you two stop dealing with each other, they may have wanted you to send more messages. Maybe you didn't. That's what I get. But you know who this is. It's somebody that's at a distance or travels. If they're not at a distance, maybe they travel. All right. But it's somebody that you already know, Sagittarius, is what it's telling me. You already know them. It's the one that was either, I feel like you left them on red, or they left you on red. One of those. It also says they're trying to break the cycle of you, but they can't break it. How else will they know who this is? I just got, for some of you, it's one that you feel you're tied to, like a cord. Some of you may have thought that you wanted to cut the cord, like the energetic cord, or you just feel like there's still a string attached to them. I don't know what that means, but that's what I got. Who gives a fuck? I don't. It's the one you're trying to turn your back on, and when you think of them, it's only negative thoughts. You don't ever think about the positive experiences you've had with them. It's the one that some of you thought about cutting the cord. Even if you didn't actually do the actual ritual, you thought about it like, okay, there must be a cord I need to be something, or you wanted to go see somebody to get it cut, or something about cutting cord. I don't know what the hell that means. Who gives a shit? I don't. Every time you think about them, it's negative, and you still wonder why you feel tired. It's the one that you're, okay, this is a specific message, not a lot of you are going to apply to it, but I'm going to tell you what I got more of channel-wise, right? Who in here wants me to give the channel message? Say yes, that way I'll feel better saying it. Yes. Right? Okay. It's the one, I got two scenarios. This is how you'll know it's the one that I'm talking about. It's the one where it's like you had this, like you came to the conclusion that it must be a past life thing because it has such a tie on you still. The one where you went, it has to be some type of past life thing. There's no way this would still be in my energy if it wasn't. You had that literal thought, right? It's also the one, now the second story I'm getting is this. I just had a second story that it'll come back to me. But it's the one where you go, it must be a past life tie to that. There's no way it's not a past life tie. You thought that? Or you were told by a psychic that was what it was, or a tarot reader, or online, something like that. It could even be the one that you researched past life connections for because it was so strong. Like, why is this such a tie? Or something like that. That's what I got channel-wise. So that's the one it's talking about. Yes, they're still in your energy. No, you're not crazy that you're imagining that they're still thinking about you. Yes, they are. You've thought, okay, you must be crazy. There's no way they're still thinking about this. Yes, they are. Outrageous. Yes, they are. That's a new tick of mine is the outrageous thing. Let's go along with it. Right, Debbie? Who in here understands this message? What is this person's future action? Did you block them or did you think about blocking them? First of all, you dummy, how are they gonna message you if you block them? And if you didn't block them, did they block you? That's what I kind of question. So if you're sitting there, some of you blocked them, but then you unblocked them just in case they did reach out. You didn't want to miss the message. Oh my God. Did you change your number? Or have you thought about it? Or did you like go, why did I change my number? Now they can't message me. What the fuck is going on with you, Secretary? Why am I getting all these weird messages? Who the hell is you dealing with? I keep getting these multiple scenarios in my head. You're gonna see it as me fishing, but it's not that. It's me getting multiple different scenarios. Here we go. Here we go, let's do this. What is this bitch's future actions towards Sagittarius? Thank you so much for the 4. Thank you so much for that. Olivia, thank you so much, thank you. You know what their act is? Let me tell you, it's an act. They're now acting like, what I get is they're acting like they don't care no more. They actually do. I think for some of you, they make it a point, whether it's online or whatnot, to act like you're not even a thing. They try to give off, even some of you, it's not even online, they try to give the vibe off to you energetically that they don't care. They want you to feel like you've been ghosted or you've been just cast to the side or whatever the case may be, even if it ain't ghosted. Shut the fuck up. I just got that in my head, not to anybody in here. Y'all two argue with each other's in y'all's head. Just ask myself, why did I say shut the fuck up? I just ticked it, right? I just got, because you two literally argue with each other in each other's head. Y'all have like air arguments, or y'all have telepathic arguments. You're whores that have arguments with, okay, what is this talking about? I get for some of you laying in bed and arguing with them in your head, and they do the same fucking thing, whether you're on different time zones or not. It's like this link to you two bitches, all right? Yours is not tarot, this is a channel message. What's the outcome between these two bitches? Please tell me you're making sense with this, 'cause I think this is gonna be a deleted read. All of it. You know what's so funny? You're both weirdos. You're both weirdos. Both of you bitches are trying to act like the other one's not important. It's like you're both having a budge fest. You're having a bitch fest. Let me explain. Well, I ain't saying nothing, they can do it. And the other one's going, I ain't saying anything, they can do it. And the other one's going, I ain't saying shit, they can do it. Well, I'm gonna stay busy on my work. What do they post? Do they post anything new? Okay, I'm gonna stay busy on my work. Okay, work, boss, or if I'm, I'm focused on my work. Family, I'm over him or her. I'm focusing on me and my work. I wonder what they posted on Facebook. I wonder if I'm gonna look at the old messages. I'm focused on my work though, sister, brother. I'm over it. Don't you see? I'm moving on to my work. I don't care about this person no more. See? You're both doing that. It may not be that literal shit I just did, but it's like a variation of that. Trying to act like the other one's not important because your outcome is acting like both these not important. So you're both on this like constant loop of trying to be the one that's not the most important. So I'm saying, it's weird. Let's go to Capricorn now. Who gives a shit about that person, right? Who gives a fuck about past lives or the afterlife? I don't care. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Will these two bitches be together though? Sagittarius and that person, upright, yes, reverse, no. No. Why is it, like, what is the deal? I don't know. It's like you know what, you're both bitter. You know what keeps you both tethered to this? The bitterness. You know what the sad part? You're both gonna prevent each other from moving on to something else new. And even if you do move on to something else new, y'all both gonna be thinking about each other. It gives notebook energy. It gives assholism. It gives, why do I get even a timeline where you two are dealing with other people, but you still think about each other? And I get for some of you, if you ever find out this person's dealing with somebody else, do you know that they're thinking about you while they're fucking them or dealing with them? Let's go to Capricorn now. Don't what me. That's what I just got. I didn't stutter, did I? Let's go to Capricorn now. Here we go. Tyler, Tarot, and Lights. I predict in 2026 you'll find more success and money. Really? Tell me what else y'all feel is coming up for me. What else is coming up for me? What big things are coming up for me in the next 2 years? Here we go. Let's go to Capricorn. Well, thank you, G. Oh, I guess Capricorn, you expect me to go and date for you, correct? You want me to get you out the house and fuck doing a tarot read for you, Capricorn. You want me to come do the groundwork too. You want me to come around and walk around with you and go out and we can go date, do double dates and go, you want me to come and get you dressed too. You already know where I'm getting at with this. I just channeled this immediately. So you want me to come and get you out the house too? You want to come to my all-nighter and we all hang out together and talk about how loveless whores we are, about the people that did us wrong, and whine about the past? What I get is you don't get out enough, Capricorn. So who's gonna date you? The UPS guy? If you don't leave the house, who's gonna date you? What are you doing? Waiting for a burglar to rob your home? That way you can date him or her? Because you ain't leaving the house. So either you got a few options. You got the male guy or girl, you got the UPS guy or girl, or you can just wait for somebody to rob your house. Then maybe y'all two will have a connection. Because you don't leave the motherfucking house. What do you want me to do? Come around and walk around with you? And work don't count. The Starbucks drive-thru don't count. McDonald's doesn't count. They don't want you. Them people that gave you the extra shot of espresso for free as complimentary, they didn't want you. They were just trying to get you out the line because you was bitching too much, or you're just a loyal customer. They don't want you. They didn't give you an extra Big Mac because you beautiful, big and beautiful, or whatever you are, skinny and beautiful, whatever you are. No, they was just being nice. They don't want you. My thing is, if you don't get out the house, what's going to happen? You think so, Sad Rising? I'm a screenshot that from my prediction journal. My advice to you, Capricorn, is that I can predict all day and twice on Sundays who's coming in, but how you gonna meet them if you're not doing anything? When we do, like I said, walk around with you. You want me to read your tarot too? You want me to come over to your house and give you a personal read and take you out? You know, we'll go out together, get numbers together. You want me to get numbers for you? Because whenever I get that joke in my head, that means you don't get out the house much. I wouldn't get that for no reason. That means you don't get out the house for me to joke about that. Me coming to walk around with you and walk around for you. That's what I get from that. So, who is the person that's coming into Capricorn's life? Who's the future lover of Capricorn if they get out the house? That is. Why did I just get this in my head? I even get you meeting somebody new, and then when they invite you out, you ain't gonna want to go. How are you gonna find something if you don't leave the house, whether you're being invited out or just going out spontaneously? But what do I get for some of you even finding people that are trying to get you out the house? That could be a love connection, you still won't go. Let's see, here we go. Who's the person coming in for Capricorn? Don't know way me. That's what it's telling me. Who's coming in for Capricorn? How would they know who this is? Ooh, they got a status to them. They got a status to them. Ooh. Some of they could be like darker. Like what I get is, if you into white hoes, maybe you're gonna go take a walk on the dark side. But if they're not like dark, like if they're not like black, what I get is they have some type of color to them. It could even be like a tan skinned white bitch or somebody that's like more of color, I would say. So I get like some of you look out for somebody of color. Now, you do have a connection coming in. You do. It says soul contract. So this is somebody that you're meant to meet. It's pre-planned. All right, you two are meant to meet for whatever reason. What's the one thing that'll stand out that it's the person I'm predicting though? Well, they're very talkative, so they're not some like quiet person. They're a talkative type. They like to gossip. Even a man that likes to gossip. Watch out for the man that gossips, like a woman, or a woman that's a gossiper. So what would be this person's intentions? What would be this person's intentions in 2 cards? Towards Capricorn, what would be this person's intentions love-wise? Ace of Swords, very truthful. I feel like they talk a lot. It's somebody that talks a lot. Could be a drinker. Well, is there a commitment with this? Upright, yes, reverse, no. Then we'll describe more. Could be. Very talkative. Very honest. They're very truthful. You know what I get? You'll know it's them based off this too. What I get is this. I get that you'll know it's them because even when they say things with no harsh intent, it'll hurt your feelings. But it's not, they talk so bluntly. Could it be an Aries? Aries is known for that. But it's like a bitch that like literally will be blunt, and they'll hurt your feelings even when they're not trying to do that. Like it's things, the way they say things, it's like, I get this energy of somebody that's blunt. I don't feel like you'll have to guess how this person's feeling or what they're thinking. They say it. They're a talker. I even get a man that gossips is how they'll be, or a woman that's a gossiper, like they talkative, what I get. So if you're a hoe that don't like to talk, well then this one is gonna drive you crazy. They'll talk your ear off. So the first thing that you need to notice is this, how it's the one, you'll know it's the one I predicted when they're talkative. Too talkative, to the point where your ear wants to literally jump off and commit, you know what? Like, I get your ear wanting to jump off your own skull and commit its own unaliving. You ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. It's a good thing, but you may not like it. I just got my symbol that you'll fuck around and you'll come up missing. I think your days of being single are numbered. I don't know if you lose your singlehood in 2026 necessarily, but whenever I get the symbol of you fucking around and coming up missing, You know what that means, right? In the Tyler Tarot world, Tyler Tarot universe, that people that have access to you now, like friends and family, they're gonna lose that access to you. Now, let me explain. Not that it's gonna be an abusive relationship where they take you away from your family and all that and put you in a body bag, put you in a trunk and drive off the bridge. No. What I mean is, this person's gonna take up so much of your time that the people that know you now, like friends, family, they're gonna observe the fact that they don't have as much access to you because this is gonna take up a lot of your time and a lot of your energy. Capricorn, I think, honestly, your days of being single may be very numbered. I would enjoy your singlehood while you got it. Because I get for some of you missing your singlehood when you find somebody. I get you literally in another version of you in an alternate universe going, fuck, I want my singlehood back. I don't know if I'm cut out for this relationship shit. That's how serious it gets, to where it freaks you out. I guess some of you want to sabotage it. You may meet your match with this one. How else will they know? They even have children or a child. And if they don't, maybe they want children. Who knows? Oh, Capricorn, you're in it. They're going to be very open. 9 of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Pentacles reverse. You about to meet your match. And guess what? They're clingy. Just like you, they don't want to be single anymore. And you may say you don't want a relationship sometimes. Yeah, you do. Are you with me watching my big ass? You want a relationship is what pays me. Your tears and your disasters and your lonely fucking tears and your bad emotions is what pays me. That's why I'm sitting where I'm sitting right now. Y'all being in these bad love situations is why I'm where I'm at right now. So don't sit and tell me you don't want love. Yes, you do. Absolutely, you do. It's a defense mechanism when you say that. Yeah, I don't want it. It's because you can't find nothing. Because somebody don't want your ass right then. So it's easy to say, well, I don't want nothing anyways. Yeah, you do. But some of you may want to sabotage this. Don't tell me you want to love being single. Why are you in here, lady or gentleman? Somebody just say, I like being single. No, you don't, because you would be watching this. Do you go to McDonald's if you're not hungry? Do you go to a therapist if you don't need the help? Do you go to AA meetings if you're not an alcoholic? Do you go and hire a hooker if you're not horny? Folks, be realistic here, folks. You may meet your match with this one. They're going to be very clingy to you. Capricorn, I love you. Not me loving you. I wouldn't love you if I was paid to love you. What I'm saying is, I get this person falling for you. They're going to fall for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? It's coming. Let's go to Aquarius now. All right. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Let's go to Aquarius now. I gotta go check on Squawky in a second. Mangisha. He sat on me all this morning and put a big shit stain on my damn. We cuddled for like 2 hours. Then power went out and he stayed on my shoulder for another hour. We was like hanging out for like 3 hours this morning. But I gotta go check on Mangisha. Here we go. After this, Aquarius. Let's go to you now. For those that don't know what I'm talking about the sun conure, mango. Here we go. Okay, so how will Aquarius know when they met this person? I love mango, I do. How will Aquarius know when they met this person? Who's this future lover of theirs? A Virgo is in your future. They're a homebody too. The person you meet that's a homebody, they're not that type that likes to go out a lot type of guy or girl. They're not that. So the first person you meet this year, where you notice that they're always at home, or maybe when you two make plans, it's always either at your home or theirs, or they want to hang out at home. It's like a homebody. It could be a Cancer. Cancer is known for that, or a Virgo. I don't know if Virgo is known for that, but this is their card, Hermit. So it's somebody that you may notice right off the bat that likes to be at home a lot, or is what I feel. Could even work from home, or just somebody that likes to be at home. How else will they know? Could be a drinker too. Here we go. Oh, you ain't gonna like me. There's somebody that's out of a relationship. I think this is somebody. Do they know who this is? Upright yes, reverse no. You could know who this is, but I want to say this. Aquarius. It could be somebody that, if they're not somebody you know, then it's the one that I predict that's going to have, like, they're out of a marriage or they're divorcee. And if they're not that, I get they're out of a long-term thing where they broke it off, they moved out, or the other person, something like that. Something like that. All right, so that may be still in their energy. Now, so I do see you predict. I do predict you coming across a guy or girl that has that scenario going on. Now, for some of you, what I get is it could be somebody that you already know. All right, how will they know who this is? And this person may have been depressed about what happened between you two. All right. Think back to a guy or girl you dealt with or deal with, whether it's past or present, that was clout chasing type. Now, they didn't literally chase clout. What I get is they did a lot for attention, anything for attention, right? They may even like trying to make you jealous to get their attention, or they were the type that, it says fame hungry. So it could be somebody that really deep down they want popularity or the chase clout. It says desperate for followers. Could be somebody that's online, or this person that it's like their aspiration is to be somebody that's known. All right. I don't know if you know who this is. Please don't try to make the reading fit. But if that hit, then that's the person I'm predicting about. That's the person that's still in your energy. It's somebody that chases success relentlessly to a point. It could even be I have a Leo placement, like they like attention. All right. Maybe they get attention or they just want attention. The one that was very passive, or the one that was not, they're not very honest, or they didn't really speak their feelings. Could be a water sign, hustle mode. It's somebody that stays in hustle mode, but there's somebody that chases clout. Like they love attention. They love getting it. You may have even thought that what they wanted from you was only attention. They have a Leo placement. I keep getting they have a Leo placement or a Capricorn placement too. It's somebody that you know. If that fits you, then just know that person's still in your energy. All right. Why are they coming toward Aquarius? So they're gonna be coming toward you, apparently, for me to say it like that. Do you know what? You could have already had dealings with them and not even know it. Let me explain. Whether you're on the outs with them or you will be on the outs with them, I'm not really sure. What I get is they're so obsessed with you that I get to a point where they're so obsessed with you that you've already came across them before, but under a different alias, or they may be the type that calls or texts from weird phone numbers, or the type that would make weird accounts, and you've already interacted with them without even knowing it. Like it's somebody that's very passive, weird. I'm not really connecting to this read, but I'm gonna keep going. What I get is somebody that, if you're on the outs with them, I get literally that you've already pretty much dealt with them and not even knew it, didn't even know it. Or in the future, just know that they could be watching you. And the one thing I get is them making fake accounts, and you've already interacted with them before, and you didn't even know it. Will these two bitches be together? Upright. Will these two bitches have longevity? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Yeah, but I don't feel like you should entertain that. Because I think this could be somebody that has like options, or they're triangle bound, or it's like somebody that's not that great. It says yes, but how can they be together if it's why is that there? Let me just ask. You know what's gonna happen? They've had other women or men, haven't they? Hopefully not both. Hopefully they're not fluid. I don't know why I wanted to say that. What I get is this. Why do I feel like there comes a timeline? Listen to me. There could be a timeline where they try to want you when somebody else is with you. Let me explain. Or it could be vice versa. Let me explain what I get. There could be a point where you're entertaining something else at some point, right? And this person has such a hold, or you have such a hold on them, I should say. And I get them wanting to deal with you in the future when you got somebody else new. I get them literally, I get this energy like they feel possessive of you, like you're theirs. Even when you're with somebody else, and I predict that, they'll still want you. And they'll still feel this energy of possessiveness of you. And I feel like for some of you, that could put a fire in their ass to want you more when somebody else has you. And they may even try to offer something to you when somebody else has your attention. Who in here understands what I'm saying or gets it to some degree? Now, if they don't know who this person is yet, and it's somebody new coming in, how will they know? They're self-made, they got their own business, or there's somebody that's very self-made, whether they own their business or they just have a decent position at work. What's gonna be their intentions, this new person? Friend zone and love bombed. Now, watch out in the future, or Aquarius, we're doing Aquarius, right? Watch out in the future that there's this person that's self-made that comes in and they love bomb you the hell out of you, but then they friend zone you as they're love bombing you. Like, y'all wanna be friends? Yeah, I like you. I wanna be friends? Yeah, I wanna be, like, you're gonna mix signals. Watch out for that. Watch out for that. Does that have longevity for the ones where it's a new person? Upright, if yes. Reversed, if not. No. For the reasons I just said, don't do it. Maybe it's not your year for love, all right? Maybe it's not. But till I'm 93, well, you know what? Keep waiting. I don't care how old you are. There's nothing worse than lost time or wasted time, isn't it? Nothing worse than it. So what would you rather be? The bitch that's single and waiting, or the one that wasted their time yearning for a particular person? Exactly. So I'm saying, so keep waiting. No, this is just a regular vape. I don't do Mary Jane or any type of no. Let's go to Pisces now. The sign of the alcoholic crybabies, the druggy crybabies, those who like to live in fantasy instead of reality, those who try to find a constant escape. Sorry, Pisces, I had to throw a little bit of nastiness your way. All right, here we go. Let's go to Pisces. Now, I like Pisces. I've dated a Pisces. That's the only relationship I ever had. So please don't be shady to me. Here we go. So, for Pisces, that was like a one-time thing, and I panicked. Here we go. With the whole Mary Jane thing that you just said. Here we go. Let's do this. Why do y'all say so seriously? So sensitive. It's a joke. Let's go to Pisces now. Exactly, Amanda. Exactly. Here we go. Pisces, what's coming up for you? Who is the future boo thing of Pisces? How will they know who this is when they meet them, him or her? Okay. I'm gonna have to ask this first before I say. You meet them, you could have already met them around I almost said spring, some of you around spring and summer, but some of you already met this person around the winter months. If not, let's see what this means. Upright. Do they know who this is? Upright. Yes. Reversed. They don't know. It's just a new person coming in. You may know them. You may know them. Did you leave them on red? Or did they leave you on red? You know them. Your future boo thing is somebody you already know. And they ain't acting right, are they? No! How will they know which one? A Cancer? Somebody that travels, could be at a distance. Let's see, it's not Cancer, what is it? Fire sign? G, would you let me do the reading? Or do you want to do it? Let me wait for you to come over here to my house and you can do it. Yeah, 1 second, Pisces. Let's wait on G to come do it. I'm going to let G come over. G, go get in your car and get over here. You ain't got to get all ready and spruced up. Come on now. I'm going to let G come do the read today. 1 second, Pisces. Let's let G come over here and do it. Could you imagine me having a random woman, G, come over here and do the read? Could you imagine me just waiting for her to show up, come do it? Okay, here we go. All right. She said, oh my God. Okay. All right. what I get is this. It's somebody that you already know, possibly. Now, I will ask what new stuff is coming in. I'm not gonna leave you with just old, because you waited the longest, so I'm gonna do you a little extra. All right? But you know them. How else will they know who this is? How dare you? Not you. How dare you? You know what I don't like about them? They don't want to let you go, but they don't want to change. I don't like them. You won't let me go, but you won't change. And it's the one where you feel, you even have this feeling, like you know they're going to return at some point or come your way, you know that. But you also, and I feel like you've already had this thought, yeah, they'll come back, but they ain't going to act changed. It's that one. I'm reading your mind right now. Yeah, they'll be back. They ain't going to change or apologize. Watch them try to come back and try to gloss over what they've done and not even address it. Watch. You've had that thought. Whether you predicted that for yourself or you just feel it. I don't know. It's that one. What are this person's future actions toward Pisces? 1 second, I'm gonna give you the new person spread. Give me 1 second. Trying to reveal something to you. Why? What is it like? They're gonna try to fuck you. I don't know if you did the deed with them or not, but they're gonna try to screw you. They jerk off to you or play with their coochie. To you. It's all to you. And if they didn't do the deed with you, they want that. If you did do the deed, they think they literally play with themselves of things you've already done with each other. What just got immediately. I hope they don't try to come in again. That sounds wrong in that context, right? I hope they don't try to come towards you again out of horniness. You ever had that situation where you're horny for that person? You really don't want much, but you're just like, no, I think I want it because I'm horny for it and I want to love it. But then when you get the post-nut clarity, you kind of go, I hope they don't come towards you with that shit. 1 second, I'm going to do the new person spread in a second. I hope that's not what that's trying to tell me. What will be their intentions when they come toward Pisces, exactly? Because I feel like they're going to come toward you. You're kidding me. They're going to act like they dropped everything else for you. Oh my God. If they were juggling, they're going to try to act like they dropped other things for you, other people. If it's not people, what I get is if they were acting too busy for you, they're going to act like they dropped all their busyness just for you. Like they're going to drop everything for you. Is that legit? Upright yes, reverse no. No. It's just because they don't want to see you get away. They don't want you to end up with another bitch. Do not fall for this person's shenanigans, folks. I get some of you, them trying to have sex with you when they come towards you. Well, Tyler says I'm supposed to have sex with you, so I'm going to spread my butt cheeks open, spread my vagina open, or here's my dick. Tyler says I'm supposed to do this, so it's a one-time thing, and I'm just trying to make sure Tyler's prediction comes true. So here it is. And here's my mouth. Just put it in. I'm not going to be present. Just put it in. Okay? It don't work like that, folks. If you don't want to deal with them, whether it be sexually, emotionally, mentally, you don't have to. But will they make attempts to do that? Yeah. Will some of you go along with it? Yeah. Will some of you not? Yeah. No. All right? But that's what I get. They will come towards you. All right? They're still in your energy. All right? What about the new person? Now, for the ones that look for new, how will they know who the new person is? First card is how they'll know. I'm not going to look at the card yet. What will be this new person's intentions? And upright yes, reverse no. If it's upright yes, reverse no if it's longevity with it. Okay. So, if you're looking for new, how you'll know it's them. Knight of Swords reverse could be around your age, possibly younger. Could be air sign, but it's somebody that's very in and out. So watch out for somebody that's very flighty or in and out. All right. What will be their intentions? 7 of Swords, definitely not. Definitely not. Outcome, world reverse. You have one of them new people coming in that's going to end up being your future heartbreak, the thing you'll linger on for the rest of the 2026. It's coming in. Like if you think that the last one hurt you, this one's going to hurt you too. Sorry, I'm not going to sit here and lie. If you think that something was in your energy for a long time, like what I just got was, if you think the last one lingered for a while, like energy-wise, another one's coming in. You know what, Pisces? Here's my advice to you. Here's my advice to you. Steer clear of love. Don't make it your main priority. Let me see what the advice is. We got a Playboy Playgirl coming in. And what I got immediately was, if you think the last one lingered for a while, I mean the energy, not the person, but the energy, wait till you meet this one. That's what I just got. And I know that sounds kind of daunting and grim, but I'd rather tell you that and let you be forewarned than to not have you have no heads up. All right, let's see. What's Pisces' advice in love? False alarm, exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events. You know what, Pisces? You're a sensitive whore, sensitive soul. You want to believe the good in people, but some people just ain't good. But I also feel like a lot of y'all are like this, like overreacting drama king or queen. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You ain't found them yet. That's okay. Your age is not gonna stop you. It's gonna happen. I don't care what age you are. Stop being this victim. Stop being this person that, oh, it's never gonna happen. Stop being an Eeyore. Stop, it's gonna happen for you. You're gonna find that person. You know what, Pisces? Here's my advice to you for the rest of 2026. Get down off the cross, Pisces. Somebody needs the wood. That's my advice to you. Fuck a oracle card to give you advice. My advice to you is this. Get down off the cross, Pisces. Somebody needs the wood. Because I get for some of you, you are a whore who is very negative with your thinking. And you feel like it's never going to happen because all these duds you meet, it will happen. It will happen. I almost want to cry. Have you cried? You been crying? I don't know if it's about that or just, you been crying? Or will you be? I also feel like I want to cry. You been crying? Here we go. You're going to be all right. Don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. Who gives a shit, right? But yeah, everything's going to be all right. I just got your father doesn't approve of the people that you like, even if he's not alive. I get that he wouldn't approve, or the one that's alive doesn't approve. Clearly, if you didn't have no relationship with your father, it don't really matter, does it? But I just got your father wouldn't approve of certain ones you're choosing, men or women, all right? I don't give a damn. That's what I just got. And I ain't nobody's Long Island medium. I ain't been a medium in a while. Talking about clothes size, not spiritual ability. Shit, I wish I could see a medium. When I say see one, not to go read my dead people that's around me. I'm talking about see an actual medium-sized shirt again. That'd be nice. But who gives a fuck, right? How will Pisces know when they found the one? How will Pisces know when they found the one? Ooh. I consider Pisces the psychics of the zodiac or the mediums. You'll know. So that's a cop-out. You just don't want to explain. True, I don't want to explain. I'm kind of tired. But that's really what I feel. You'll know. You'll know. You ever met somebody that said, I just knew that was my husband when I met him. Or I knew that was my wife when I met her. That'll be you telling people that. Thank you so much, G, for that 50. Thank you so much for that. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the 50 Fire Dragon Pisces. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Honestly, I do. You sponsor my reads. I appreciate you. You'll just know. It won't be a really, but Tyler, I've already thought that somebody was my husband or wife before and it turned out it wasn't. No, you'll know. This one, you'll be sure. Well, thank you, Tyler. You could do comedy as well. You ain't weird, right? You ain't wired, right? You'll just know. You know how you'll know you're gonna meet your one? It says bounce back. You ain't gonna like this, but I'm gonna say it. There's gonna be this big breakup you're recovering from, and you'll meet this one, and it'll take your mind off that heartbreak. So some of you, I'm gonna say this, if you're going through heartbreak right now, you're close to meeting them, and they're new. They're not the one you already met. If you're not going through a heartbreak or a breakup, what I get is you got one big major breakup that's gonna happen after this one. Or sorry, you got one more major heartbreak that's gonna happen, and then you find your one. So I got 2 timelines for you. If you went through a massive heartbreak, divorce, breakup, well, even if it wasn't divorced, if you just went through some harsh separation, whatever it may be, even if you wasn't with the person, it just felt like a breakup, then you're on the verge of meeting somebody really significant. But what I get is if you're one of those ones that are kind of like you ain't really focused on a breakup, you're past one, I get one more big breakup before you meet the big one. I know you don't want to hear that. That's what I get. And I kind of feel like I'm the king of predictions. I can predict some shit. All right. With that being said, you all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all. See ya. This was a fun one. I may leave it up. I'm going to leave it up. Thank you again, G. Thank you all for all the super chats. Okay. Bye, y'all. See ya.